Good morning and happy Thursday. How's everyone feeling today? My morning was a little rushed, so this relaxation time is immensely needed. We'll give everybody about 1 minute to join in and then we'll start. Oh no, I forgot my journal. All right, I'm gonna go run and grab my journal. I tried to be as relaxed as possible. I'm going to get that. All right. Let's begin. So the first thing we're going to do is just breathe. Focus on our breath and just relax your body. So on social media, we see everyone talking about trading. We see their $100,000 months, their $7,000 days. We see their fancy vacations, their Lambos. But that's not why you were called to trading. God put trading in your heart because you have a gift that you're meant to share with the world. And your gift means that you do not need to work a 40-hour work week. The grind is not meant for you. Instead, what you're meant for is self-mastery so that we may claim abundance from the markets in order to offer our true gift to the world. So take a moment now and just locate your mind. As you locate your mind, you might see a nice blue glow. Maybe you see your pink squishy brain inside your skull. But that visualization in your mind tells you that you've connected. So now that we've connected to our mind, what we want to do is find a little white string and drop it down to our heart. Anchor that string to your heart and just connect. As we connect to our heart, we should see a nice green glow. Or maybe you'll see your organ pumping in your chest. Either way, that visualization lets you know you're connected. So the trading session is over. You just hit your 2R target. Great job. Now, what are you going to do with the rest of your day? Take a moment now and live out that day in your imagination. Live it to all its granular details. And the most important part of this is that we feel those feelings. We feel the freedom. We feel the love. Take a moment now and live out that day in your mind. So now that we've lived out that day in our mind, what we're going to do is we're going to lean in and make those emotions as strong as possible. Pick the visualization that feels the strongest to you and really emphasize it. Do that now for 25 seconds. I'm going to count. Halfway there. Keep going. Amazing. Great job. And thank you so much for taking that time to connect to your why in trading. Now come back to reality. Wiggle your nose and your fingers. And just do it slowly and calmly. Our session's about relaxation, so the more we can relax as we move through our day, the better we'll feel. If everyone's ready, we're going to grab out our journals. Woo, journal! And we're going to start our journaling portion of this session. So I say it every day, but I'm always happy to say it, is that we have very specific rules for our journaling, and they're super easy rules. The first rule is that you have a physical journal only for journaling. Pre-market, post-market, it can be in the same journal, but the rule is that we have one journal for our feelings and intentions only. A journal is better than papers because it keeps all of our data organized for us. So flip open to a new page. And we'll start with the date. Perfect. So the way we do our journaling here is very special. We work with our subconscious mind in order to implant intentions into our mind and into our body as if they've already happened. This allows us to meet our trading session with calm and knowing that we are the strongest trader that we can be. So the way we do this is we pick 3 to 4 intentions that come just off the top of our head, and we write them down in the past tense. We also have a little secret spice of gratitude that we use to call in abundance and really give us that chance to be grateful for our trading journey. I'll give you an example. I am so grateful that I patiently waited for my A+ setup today. Yay! See, past tense, add that gratefulness. So take a moment now, write down your 3 to 4 intentions, and then we'll go from there. All right, cool. I'm done mine, but I'll give you all about another 30 seconds here to finish yours, and then we'll go over mine. Okay? Cool. Everyone done? Yeah! Okay, so we'll go over mine. January 22, pre-market journal. I am so grateful for my trading plan. It's comprised of all the knowledge I've acquired through trading. Yeah! And I feel great about it. I am so grateful that I waited patiently for my A+ setup today. Woo! I am so grateful that I had the courage to execute my A+ setup and honor my stop loss, take profit, and sizing. Good job. And lastly, I always like to add a little thank you, Samaya, and put a nice little heart there. Because we honestly don't thank ourselves enough. And the more that we offer ourselves gratitude, it's just like lubricant for our journey. It makes everything go by so much smoother. So, in the vein of gratefulness, we're going to move now into our prayer. And the way that this works is that we have 2 minutes. The first minute, you're going to take alone in silence, and you're going to offer yourself gratitude for the trading journey and how far you've come. After that minute is over, I will lead us all in a prayer. But close your eyes, take that minute now, and really appreciate yourself. I'm going to count for us. Thank you so much for taking that minute to offer yourself gratitude. Now it's my turn. I'd like to start by saying thank you to me and thank you to you for having the courage to set off on this journey of trading. Our society puts so many boxes around us that living outside of that box can feel scary. But that's what God wants. God wants us to face our fears and to have the courage to be who we truly are. He made us special. He made us with an important gift. And the fact that you know you're meant to live outside of that box really gives you that courage to live true to your gifts. So thank yourself for the journey. Thank yourself for the hardships. And thank yourself every day for showing up and doing your best. Thank you. So really, I'm just enjoying the relaxation, calming my heartbeat, and feeling my nervous system wind down. A lot of days when we have a rushed morning, it's very important to take that intentional time to relax your nervous system, because it's easy to go from task to task to task, and your nervous system just heightens and heightens and heightens and heightens. And then we take a break and we scroll, and then that just sets off our nervous system more. So the best way that I found to really relax is just in silence. No TV, no phone, no stimulation. I really like to think back to our ancestors and what they did. Because our society puts so many false signals inside of us. They give us TV shows, they give us movies, they give us social media, and they label it as relaxation, social time, whatever. But all those labels are false. We don't need them. What we truly need is just boredom. In that boredom, our mind regenerates. Another good way to relax is by doing something with your hands. So you can write, you can draw, you can scribble. But just that release is helpful. I also find walking to be very good for relaxation. I like to go for a walk and just focus on my breath. Especially in the winter, I breathe in all the cold air. In the summer, I focus on the sun, on my skin. And these are the ways that I've found to relax. Meditation is good, but I mostly meditate before bed. I'll lay down, put on some binaural beats to change my brain waves, and then I'll just stop thinking. I'll stop thinking and I'll wait for my brain to throw me a thought, because it always does. And then as my brain throws me that thought, I say, no, I don't want to think about this. And I let it go. And then another one comes. And then another one comes. And sometimes I get sucked into the spiral. But then that moment happens and I say, oh, well, I'm supposed to be meditating. And then I go back to silence. If you would have asked me before, I had no idea what meditation was. I just tried to meditate. But then someone said to me that those thoughts will never go away. You just have to let them pass. And in understanding that, now I just let my thoughts pass. So thank you for this time. Thank you for the ability to relax. Now that we're relaxed, we can go into our breathing session. So just focus on your breath, and I will give the instruction here. So for our breathing exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose for 7 seconds. As we breathe in, we're going to imagine all the beautiful, resilient energy from Mother Nature coming in and supercharging our being. We should feel it up here. And as we breathe all that in, we should notice a staleness or a negativity in our stomach. As we notice that, that's what we push out on our out breath. We push it out, we give it all back to Mother Nature, and then our next breath, we breathe in and supercharge ourselves again. By the end of the session, which is 4 rounds, that staleness in our stomach will be completely gone. All right, everyone ready? Okay. In for 7. Hold for 2. And all that staleness out for 8. In for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. In for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. Okay, last one. In for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. Amazing. Thank you all for joining me in this time and investing in your trading mindset. Now, go off, go trade. You have everything you need. You have all the skills, you have all the knowledge, and now your mind and body are primed to meet market open with calmness. May your trading session go well. I love you all, and I'll see you.